Hey, hi, hello. Welcome back to my channel. And hey, what's up if you are new here? Hey guys, I thought I would just do a voiceover for this portion, talk you through what I'm using, as well as give you some little updates. The shade of my foundation, I realized while editing, I'm like, this is giving like Marge Simpson vibes for sure. If you know, you know. But this is just the foundation I've been using and it's worked well for me as far as like coverage goes. The color is not spot on, but I'm making it work because I don't need to go out and buy another foundation. I have so many I need to use up. I have shared like my everyday makeup if I do get ready in a previous video, and I just called it like my mommy makeup routine. Super simple. But today I am getting ready for a bridal shower, so I thought, why not get myself together a little bit more? So I just took a little extra time putting on foundation. I do concealer, some eyeshadow, my eyebrows, eyeshadow, and like blush and bronzer. So I just decided to take a little more time putting myself together. Plus, I really do enjoy getting ready. I will be sure to link any products that I use in the description of this video. So if you're curious, go ahead and look there. I'm just blending out this foundation. Blend, blend, blend. And soon I will be going in with some concealer to make it look like I've been sleeping a little more. And actually, update, I was sleeping probably like 3-ish hours overnight and then just trying to like nap throughout the day. But baby has been sleeping a little more consistently throughout the night. So I've been getting like 4 to 5 hour stretches of sleep, and then I'll try to get a nap every now and then, whether it be later in the morning or usually I can go down for like a maybe like an hour or two nap in the early afternoon whenever she's sleeping. And you guys, I'm starting to feel a little more human every single day. We have a lot to figure out still, I feel like, as far as just taking care of a newborn, but I feel like with time, you just learn what works and what doesn't. And it's always so important to remember that every baby is so different, and what works for one might not work for another. I have found myself looking up and researching different topics regarding my baby, but I've found like just reaching out to a relative, like I have sisters, mother-in-law, like that I'll just ask like, oh, hey, when did your baby do this or that? And sometimes it's nice to just talk it through, and keeping an open mind though, and not going into it with like comparison, because that's when you can, I feel like, get into trouble a little bit, because I found that, or I am someone who, it's easy for me to compare myself, compare my circumstances, something I'm working on every single day to not do. But in the case that I do talk to someone about, raising a child, it's really important to just keep an open mind and remember like, okay, I don't have to necessarily do things that way, the same way, and my baby isn't going to necessarily be at the same stage as theirs. So just keeping an open mind, but I also found it important just to reach out to people in my own life for advice or just gather information rather than searching the web for every single thing, because that can be dangerous as well. Don't get me wrong though, there's so much inspiration online, there's so many resources and tools out there. So I've definitely found things that have been helpful, no doubt. So it just all depends what you're looking for. And I found too that I tend to just go back to what my health provider has given me or said. I was given so many helpful resources when we left and went home after having baby. So I do refer back to that material a lot, and oftentimes I do find some inspiration or tips. And if not, if I really feel stuck, I can always reach out to my healthcare provider, and they've been able to help as well. As I was getting ready, it felt so good. I felt like I was back into like a routine a little bit, just doing like my everyday makeup. And I have mentioned before, but it is so like therapeutic for me to do my makeup. And I think just because I've been doing my makeup for so long, and it just has become something I enjoy. And again, I just felt good about just being in my routine again and finding other things throughout my day to do that I had kind of let go of or haven't been able to really make the time for since having my baby. So things like doing my makeup, or what are some other things? Getting back into like journaling, and even like filming this video now, just making the time in my day to complete these things, because it really does help. And recently I've gotten back into walking every day with my husband and my dog, and now with baby. It just feels really good to get outside and get that fresh air. That has been so important, because the first, I think, couple weeks thinking back, I wasn't really going outside. And there was that thought in my mind of like, oh no, I have to stay inside. I have to be, right next to baby. And that there's so much truth in that. Like, um, to some regard, like, yes, I needed to be there for baby, but I didn't need to be right next to her at every second. Like, if she was napping and safe, like, it was okay to like open up the screen door and just like kind of stand in the fresh air for a moment. Like, those things I'm realizing now is really important to take care of myself so that I can best take care of her. Since having my baby, I've been on maternity leave from work, and for those of you who don't know, I am an elementary special education teacher in Minnesota, and I was able to take my maternity leave, and now that that is up, the school year is actually ending really soon here, so it has been such a blessing, and I feel so grateful that I've been able to be home and take care of my newborn. I know that's not the case. I know there's a lot of moms, a lot of parents who have their baby, they have some time with them, but then if they choose to go back to work, or if they have to go back to work and send their baby to daycare, that could be so hard. And eventually I'll have to make those decisions too. But for now, I just feel so grateful that I'm able to be home. Also, it's crazy to think that I've been teaching for finishing up on 6 years now, and looking back, like especially right after college, I counted myself out because I don't know. I chose my degree, but I'm like, I've always questioned myself, like, can I really be a teacher? Can I really do this? And things worked out, and well, things didn't just work out. I know God had a plan for my life, and He's been leading my steps my entire life, and He has me right where I need to be. You can't really tell, but I really enjoyed curling my hair. Again, this is the first time I had like fully curled my hair since becoming a mom, and again, it just felt so good to get back into some of the things that I had been doing for so long. So I just put in some like quick waves. My hair curls pretty well with this curling wand. It's by Bedhead, and it's a repurchase. The one I had for a long time, it stopped working. So I repurchased this one, and it works really well. So I was just going through smallish sections. I go like every other direction. So I think the first curl I do like away from my face, and then I do toward my face. And then the front two pieces, I think I did both of those away from my face. I tend to be tempted to do something different with my hair when it comes to the summertime. I'm like, ooh, summertime. Maybe I should add some blonde to my hair. or maybe I should get a little trim, yada yada. And I just remember back when I was younger, I would get my hair colored and highlighted so much. I think, Mom, if you're watching, you probably know, but I remember I would get highlights all the time and my hair would be like bleach blonde. And I don't know, maybe it was when I started college, I was like, okay, I'm done with this. Probably because I had to pay for it and it was expensive to keep up with. But I've had my natural hair color now for a long time. And yes, there are times I'm tempted to maybe add a little blonde or something, but for now, I'm going to keep it natural, I think. And yeah, I think I'm just going to rock the long hair for summer. Hey guys, so I'm all ready. This is the first time I like got ready and I'm like going somewhere since having my baby. So it's like, feels kind of weird, but it also feels really good to just, take the time to put myself together a little bit and put on some clothes that I was wearing like pre-pregnancy. And I'm like, okay, I have more options now. I will hopefully have a little clip, a picture of what I'm wearing. I just wore a black dress that's very like loose fitting, threw on some denim, and this is my purse, my little bag from my bag. My Minnesotan dialect comes into play. And I pronounce bag. I pronounce it as bag. And I'm not ashamed. But I find myself like stopping and like trying to say bag. But that's just not right to me. So it's bag. Or I'll call it my purse. So that's my purse. I stopped and got a little decaf iced coffee. Iced latte, I should say. Just waiting for my sister. I'm picking her up. We're carpooling to this bridal shower. And it should be fun. I'm excited. It'll be nice to see some like familiar faces outside of our home because we've had quite a few guests come and visit baby. Well, and us, but mainly the baby. Yeah, so waiting for my sis. She'll be out soon. And then, yeah, like I said, I'll hopefully get a clip of my outfit, either a little video or a picture to share with you guys. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this. You can stay tuned for some more videos. I plan to possibly film a birth story. I know I've mentioned that, so if that's what you're waiting on, just be patient with me. I don't think I'll go too in depth, but I kind of just would like to summarize my story and how it went for me personally. And then you can just stay on the lookout for more like day in the life videos. Summertime's coming up, which will be so great. You can look out for hauls. I always love sharing those, and makeup, hair, outfit videos. Yeah, lots of things like that in store. And I'm trying to think if there's any major things coming up this summer. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. It really does support me. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care. I'll see you in my next one.